Good evening, Syndham! Welcome to Battle of the Bands! Or shall I say, welcome back to Battle of the Bands. Does it feel good to be back? This is our 10th anniversary, the 10th Battle of the Bands. Hosted tonight, put on by the Performing Arts Department here at Sydenham School. They are an amazing team. They put together not only the best day of the year in terms of Sports Day, which is in a few weeks' time, but also tonight the best night of the year, which is Battle of the Bands. If you thought that the future of rock and roll was on stage on the John Peel stage at Worthy Farm at the Glastonbury Festival over the previous weekend, then you are in for a treat tonight, because let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the future of rock and roll is right here on this stage tonight. Just so I can ensure that you are in good voice, I'd like to know that you're all alive at the back and well, so can I hear you all at the back? Can I hear you all in the middle? And can I hear you all, including you VIPs at the front? I'm going to hand over to my co-host, Mr. Martin Edwards, who's going to explain the format of tonight's show, and then we'll get started quickly with the previous winners, the last winners, who are ready to perform for you on stage. Mr. Edwards.
Thank you. Hello everyone. I'm just going to talk to you about the format. Let's just get a few things straight first, right? If we get asked any questions in the future, any questions at all, strictly speaking, this is a work event, okay? Number one. And then if we get any more questions, we got ambushed by music, okay? So we're all clear on that. Okay, so the format tonight, we've got 8 brilliant bands. 5 of those 8 bands are in Year 7, which I think is a record for Battle of the Bands. Let's give it a clap. So 8 bands, each band will play 2 songs each, and then 3 bands go into the second round and they'll all play 1 song, okay? So that's the format for the night. They will get judged by our judges here at the front. We've got the 3 teacher judges, we've got Vickers, we've got Hart and Hodgson. It sounds like a 70s prog rock band. They actually do work here. And then we've got some, I will tell you what the names of the students in a bit. I don't have them to hand, but we do. Anyway, so that's the format for tonight. The judges have got a set of criteria. I'm just going to read that out just so everyone knows what that criteria is. And the first one is that each band will get they get judged on performance, technical ability, the image and the style of the band, and also the interpretation of the song. And then there's an award for each different particular instrument, or like a singing or bassist and guitarist. Okay, so that is the format for this evening. I'm going to hand over to my good colleague, my cousin, Mr. Pickford, and he's going to give you the rock and roll lowdown of the health and safety of tonight.
I'm going to save the health and safety to after the first number, because I think we should get started with some music. I'm going to introduce the winners of Battle of the Bands 9. They took the Battle of the Bands contest, this is 3 years ago, by storm, by being the first and only debutants to win the contest. They're going to do two numbers for us tonight. Put your hands together for the Dishevelled Peaches!
This first song is called Gun by Gil Scott-Heron. He's out in the night. Everybody said alright. I knew you had the vibe. Well, the man said he's free again. He don't wanna be next. He's got a family super tight. So just let's keep on the side. Everybody's got a pistol. Everybody's got a 45. And the philosophy seems to be, at least as near as I can see, gotta post it up there. This is a violent civilization. Civilization's where I am. Channel that I stomp on got a different kind of drama. Different kind of thing. It's Saturday night, so that's special. Yeah, I got the Constitution on the road. Oh, we got the right to defend our homes. We got the right to understand everything. Everybody's got a pistol. Everybody's got a 45. And the philosophy seems to be, at least as near as I can see, gotta go give up, I'll give up, I'll give up. Everybody's got a pistol. Everybody's got a 45. And what the philosophy seems to be, at least as near as I can see, gotta go pick up this. We have one more song. Superstition by Stephen Wonder. Superstition
Gerald Peaches, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now I know some of you are familiar with the lineup and the format for today. And if you are willing just to say a few words, if you make your way this way, if you don't want to say anything, probably best to stay at the back there. It's been, I think, 3 years since you last appeared on the stage here. It's been a difficult time for musicians, for one reason or another, but I hear that you lot have been up to quite a lot. Do you want to share that with the audience about what's been going on in the last year or so? You're really too modest. I've heard a rumour, maybe it's a lie, but I've heard a rumour that you've been supporting some pretty big bands in the British music business. Tell us about it, please.
Yeah, I mean, us as a band, we've been doing quite a lot of gigs lately, especially since like after COVID and stuff. But me and Ollie the other day opened for Madness, Supergrass and Squeeze at their Jubilation Festival.
There you go. So what I was saying to you earlier, audience, about, you know, the future of rock and roll, the future of music is here on stage tonight. This is evidence of that, because 3 years ago they were winning Battle of the Bands. This year they've been supporting Madness, Supergrass, who else? Squeeze. Three legends of the British music industry. Now, you've turned into quite seasoned pros. We've got some, I think, 5 new bands performing live for the first time. Any words of advice for them?
Don't think about it too much. Have fun.
Have fun. Get into the zone and enjoy it. Thank you very much to Gerald Peaches.
Century of lonely nights, someone chasing
guys, that was absolutely brilliant. Your band name was Catastrophe, and that was the opposite of Catastrophe. That was an absolute triumph. The first up for year 7, that's an incredible debut. How did it feel up there?
Really nervous, but then I thought, okay, I might as well just continue to like play when I stop. So yeah.
Yeah, and you did a great job. Who started the band?
It all kind of started off as like a joke, my idea, and then joke.
So it started off as a joke, and then it just became serious. And then what made you want to have a go at Battle of the Bands?
Well, I mean, it just sounded like a fun idea to do, to like just try to do a band, see what would happen, and yeah.
Great. So two amazing songs there. The first one, Genie in the Bottle. It says here that it was performed by Dove Cameron. I thought Dove Cameron because I know it's Christina Aguilera's song.
Yeah, she does another one of it. Like she does, yeah.
I thought I misread it. It said Dave Cameron, and he let a massive genie out of the bottle. It's not that one, of course. And Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. Would you share some bad habits with the audience?
Never.
No bad habits. Mr. Pickford's got some really bad habits, by the way. You know, yeah?
Keep them quiet.
Exactly. I think we're ready for the next band, but give it up for Catastrophe. And on stage we've got another Year 7 band, so a massive round of applause for Supernova.
So I guess I gotta stay now.
Once again, most talkative to the front, please. Most talkative to the front. Okay. Supernova. Talk us through that name.
Wait, how I put it. So basically, so I was reading this book about space, and I saw this, I saw this word supernova, and I thought, oh, that's such a good name for a band. And then I told our band, and then we were just, we didn't really know what a band was, because we used to be called Code 5, and then we just, randomly said to Mr. Thomas, we're called Supernova.
And I bet he loved it, right from the off. You didn't do a vote on it, everyone was happy with it. It does. You don't even need to know what it means. It's something to do with the exploding, really brightly shining star, which I think, and I'm sure the audience think, definitely fits your performance tonight. I was watching a band at Glastonbury over the weekend. They were called Hay. Anyone heard of Hay? Yeah, a few of you. And they have got a bass player who is well known for putting some big faces whilst performing. And I noticed our bass player here, you like to pull some faces whilst you're playing your instrument. Talk us through that.
What did I do?
Mr. Kelly, did we get it on film?
Got it, yeah.
All right, we can play it back to you. Some great facial expressions. You clearly feel it. How long have you been playing the bass?
Since September.
Only since September. Fantastic, fantastic. Right. Okay, so you played a number by Billie Eilish, a number by the Imagine Dragons. What have you got for us should you make it through to the next round?
We've got Titanium by Sia.
So for that song and that chorus, it's a big note, isn't it? You need to keep your voice nicely warmed up. Hopefully we'll see you in the next round. Good luck with the rest of the competition. Put your hands together for Supernova, ladies and gentlemen. Our third band on tonight. Once again, making their debuts at Battle of the Bands from Year 7. Put your hands together for 004.
Playing with the kingdom. Oh, watch my head.
a box like a basketball. But you made me wanna act like a girl. Make my nails and rub high heels for you. Make me so nice that I just can't hold your hand. You let me go. Oh, oh, oh. But I cover up all that is show. Oh, oh, oh. So I really wanna fancy love. Now I wanna fall in love. If I ever did that, I think I'd have a heart attack. I think I'd have a heart attack. Think I'd have a heart attack. Never break a sweat from the other eyes. But when you come around, I get out of eyes. Every time I try to beat myself, it comes all wrong. It's like the hell. It's just out there. Can't my trouble in love is what I guess what else. It's so good, but you know it hurts. But you, baby, wanna act like a girl. Make my nails and rub perfect for you. Maybe so nice that I just can't hold your hand. You make me go. Oh, oh, oh. Gotta cover up all that ain't sure. Oh, oh, oh. So I really wanna fancy love. Now I wanna fall in love. If I ever did that, I think I'd have a heart attack. I think I'd have a heart attack. Think I'd have a heart attack.
Give it up for 004. Okay, so what a fantastic performance, two fantastic performances there. So 004, just give us a background on that name. Where did you get that name from?
We kind of got inspiration from our friend, and then we kind of like, it took us long to like find a name, and then we just like decided on 004.
It was meant to be a bit like 007.
Well, just there before of you. Good. And that, I mean, that second song was by Demi Lovato, is that right? That's a very difficult performance there. You did a brilliant job, absolutely brilliant. How did that feel?
It felt good.
Yeah. Did a lot of practice. Yeah. A lot of practice. And what's next? You've got, if you go through to the next round, you've got what's your next song?
Well, we didn't really have time to do a third song, so we'll probably do a really hard attack.
We do Heart Attack. You had Panic at the Disco as a potential song, is that right? Yeah. Have you got any particular disco moves that you can... Mr. Pickford's got some really good disco moves. He's too shy to show us. But that was a brilliant, amazing to get up there, and I'm absolutely in awe with that performance. It's really two difficult songs there, and you did a brilliant, brilliant job. Fantastic drumming as well. So give it up for 004, everyone. And next on stage, please give a massive warm welcome to Princess Kate.
Now you are in year 9, which means that I think it was 3 years ago when we did the last Battle of the Bands. You would have been in year 6 or year 7. So how in the last few years has this band sort of got together and evolved? Talk us through it.
Well, we kind of got together at the start of this year because we're all in the same GCSE class, and so we kind of all fully met each other then, and then kind of figured out what instruments each other played. Yeah.
And what was the choice of the name?
Ella can tell us more about that.
When I was like 5, I was like, I want to be in a band called Princess Cable, Ella and the Energetic Penguins, but they didn't like the other ones, so...
So it had to be Princess Cave. Now, 2 interesting song choices there. Your Woman and Feeling Good. Feeling Good, we know 2 versions of that. Nina Simone and the rock band Muse did it. Which one were you more inspired by? So you definitely had your own take on it.
So we listened, I listened to both, but the lyrics in Nina Simone, and we got the feel of, tried to get the feel of Muse at the start. Yeah, kind of mixed the 2.
Some lovely licks on the trumpet there, just to make you, and I think that brought something really fresh to that song.
Yeah, it was kind of like from Michael Bublé's version of the song. We just took some of the trumpet brass bits and just put it in. Yeah.
Where else could you see a band of Year 9 students inspired by 3 such different acts? Nina Simone, Muse, and the one and only Michael Bublé. Wow. So if you progress into the final 3, what have you got for us, what we've got coming out for us in that?
Okay. Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand.
An absolute rock classic. See that? People are looking forward to that. Little simmer excitement there. Put your hands together for that fantastic performance. Put your hands together. Oh, is it working? Put your hands together now for our next band, Scouts.
It's called Fell in Love with Garlands by the White Stripes.
Technical difficulties. I'm a bit nervous this time. Well, I don't really know what to say, but this is Eve. She's an amazing guitarist, and she's a singer as well. This is Lola, here. Fantastic drummer as well, amazing.
And that's Caitlin.
I'm Caitlin. Yeah, I don't...
Tell us why you're called Scouts.
I don't actually know. I wasn't here in the beginning. There was someone else. I just decided to replace them. That's fine.
Your first song is by the White Stripes.
Yes.
Your second song is by a band called The Idols.
Yeah.
It says, never fight a man with a perm. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Any particular reasons why?
Why would you fight that? I don't think you should.
This was my moment of fame. I should say.
Wow. Okay, now this is the White Stripes, and it is Fell in Love with a Girl.
Now,
Guys, that was absolutely incredible. As a massive Idols fan myself, that is just brilliant. I bought this especially tonight. Actually, my classroom's right above the rehearsal rooms, and I'm hearing that song come through when I'm doing the work, and I'm just getting right into it. So, why did you pick that song by Idols?
It's a great song.
Yeah, the lyrics are absolutely incredible, aren't they?
It's fun to sing because it's like, you know, calling someone a big neck and
Yeah.
sausage hands.
And a walking thyroid. Absolutely awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the bit where it says concrete to leather,
Yeah.
my son, when that song came out, he was walking around the house singing. He got the lyrics wrong. He was singing, "He needs a lemon." And where's my workout? Where's this come from? And then put the song on and he starts singing along. It was like, it was a nice little family moment. So I went to see Idols at Brixton in January. And I've got to say, like they're a band with the most incredible energy. And I do feel like you really did capture that energy. So you really did, and especially that jump from the rehearsal room to a performance. And a couple of years ago when you performed, that performance has really got much bigger. You've got crowd participation. Is that something you've thought about and worked on as a group?
Well, I mean, when we first did it, we were in year 7, obviously, just me and you, so we weren't really trying that. But we've done quite a few other performances, just like outside of school, so we found like the best way to just, I don't know, interest an audience, just bring them in.
Yeah, of course. Always think about your audience, I suppose. And then the White Stripes, another good choice there. That's from sort of about 15 years ago, that song. Does that seem like a retro song for you?
Not really. I mean, because the first ever Battle of Bands we did a White Stripe, so it's kind of like a homage to that. And I mean, we usually just pick songs because we love them and we want to play them because we like them. You know, it's more just fun.
Yeah, because I think, you know, some students see White Stripes and Strokes as retro bands. For us older people, that's a band from just like the recent past. I mean, Mr. Hodgson's still got Marking from 2003. So, you know, like the same year that White Stripes produced their music. So I just tried to get that joke in there, I suppose. But that was unbelievable. I really enjoyed that. Sing along with you as well for the Idols. But well done. Give it up for Scouting. Next on stage, another Year 7 band, and it's Mercury. Take it away. Let's have a big round of applause.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Flying light in a beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're shooting stars, see the vision I like to see.
7 band, so you haven't been in school long. Talk us about how you formed and the choice of name.
It was formed by me and my best friend really wanting to do an extra club and really get out there. And we thought of our name. Well, Mercury is quite a unique planet, and we think we're unique.
Nice touch. I was wondering whether it was the planetary reference. Obviously, there's some musical references with Mercury. Freddie Mercury, famous frontman of the band Queen. Mercury Rev, 90s sort of indie rock band. But clearly your sound was something different from that. You did a Rihanna number and an Alicia Keys number. Are they big inspirations?
Yes.
And who are your other musical inspirations?
Everyone.
Everyone. One more question. You might have to think about this one. You've got about 3 seconds to think about it. Best thing about being in a band?
Together.
Being together. Anything else?
Getting to know people.
And what about the endless practicing you have to do to get your standard up to what you just performed?
It's fun.
I'm sure you would agree with me, ladies and gentlemen. They were most definitely on fire. Put your hands together for Mercury! Next band up, last of the Year 7 set. This is Fret!
4. Hey, 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 hey.
Absolutely brilliant performance there. So well done. Really glad that you corrected Mr. Pickford for getting the name slightly wrong. Mr. number 4 after it's fret 4. He's getting hold of it, so don't worry. And where's that name from?
Well, we kind of had to do it in a rush because we had to write our band name down so we could make the slips. So we just had to do it really quickly, so we just wrote something down on a piece of paper.
So the fret is from the guitar fret, is that right? Yeah. And you've got 2 lead singers there, which is great. Did that just happen naturally, or did you make a decision to do that, or did you both really want to be lead singers?
Well, most of the songs that we did had like 2 parts to it, like 2 artists. So they were more mashups, like Cold Heart. So yeah.
And a really stormy performance of that Bastille song, which was absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed that one, and especially the way you arranged it with the 2 of you singing. It was really brilliant, and what a great debut performance in Year 7. So well done. Let's give it up for Fret 4. Finally, on stage we have Steve and Steve.
Maybe it's the way you So
And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And oh, just to give it me is having the best day of my life.
Vegan Steve, ladies and gentlemen, up and come. Aisha, Eve, you talk? Vegan Steve, interesting name. How did you get together? How did you come up with the name?
Well, I was the last member of the band between us four, but
So, when you joined the band, they were already called Vegan Steve?
yeah.
Right, okay. So how did the name come about?
Well, when they first went into the band room for like their first practice, there was like on the piano there was a sign saying Vegan Steve. Yeah.
Anyone here know who's responsible for this? So you're named after a bit of graffiti on the piano?
Yeah.
Nice touch.
There's someone on the door.
And on the door. Anyone who is Vegan Steve? This is a mystery to us all. But that is a room where rock and roll dreams are made. It's a nice story to sort of like start you off. That first track, tell us something about that. Some people might not have heard that by an artist called Ruth B.
So like when we picked the 3 songs, we all like decided we wanted to do a song that was like one for each of us, and I think that was kind of like my song. And it's like it's a really nice song. It's beautiful, like.
It's not only a beautiful song, but that was also beautifully performed. Absolutely stunning. I listened to that track earlier on Spotify. You lot did it better. We want to try and get more bands together at the school. What is the best thing about being in a band?
Working together, I guess. Like enjoying yourself. It's just fun.
And it's just fun, and I think that's the most important part of it. Clearly, you can see you having fun up on stage. Thank you for that performance, it's fantastic. One last time, please, Vegan Steve! Whilst all of our acts have performed so admirably, I'd like to publicly apologise for failing in my first duty. Sorry, Mrs. Lowe. I didn't make the health and safety announcements. There is no plan for an evacuation, so if the fire alarm goes off, we need to evacuate. We do it through this door or the back door, and then follow the green signs that say fire exit, and we congregate out in the yard. Apologise that didn't come earlier. Thankfully, it did bite me. We are now going to take a short break. Our judges have left, so they're going to make some decisions about who's going to go into the final round of 3. And we're going to come back in about 10 minutes. There's some refreshments available in the corridor. We will see you all back in here in 10 minutes. Right, we do have 3 names, but we just need to establish the order they're coming to, so the order they're going to play in. So just before we announce that, could we have a cheer for all of our bands, please? Starting with Catastrophe, Supernova, 004, Princess Kane, The Scouts, Mercury, Front 4, and finally Vegan Steve. Mr. Edwards, do you have the 3 names of the bands that go through?
I do. I'm the man with the clipboard. Very important. Okay. Right, and in no particular order, the first band to go through is Vegan Steve. The second band to go through is Princess Cave. And And the final band to go through is Scouts. So each of the top three will now perform another song. Okay? So they'll just be getting ready, and then we'll introduce them as they're coming on stage. Okay, thank you. One more time, let's give it up for Princess Cave.
Broken
You alright? Wait, plugged in this time. Right. Our final act of the evening then. Raise the Roof Scouts!
I think this song needs much of an introduction, so I think you all know it when we start playing, so sing along, because, yeah.
to the individual performers. This was judged by our judges there. So we've got different categories here. So I'm going to start with vocalist. So the winner of Best Vocalist, according to our judges, is Aisha from Vegan Soup. The judges wanted a special mention for Mercury, Safi from Mercury, and Sapphire. And then also Violet from Catastrophe as well. Best guitarist is Eve from Scouts. Best drummer is Ella from Princess Cave. Best bass was Trinity from Supernova. And best keyboardist was Betty from Fret 4. With a special mention of Ava from Supernova. And then a very special award for brass, and that goes to Erin from Princess Cave. So I'll now pass you over to Mr. Pickford for the thank yous.
Hello! Right, here we go. Thank yous. A fantastic show such as this, cannot be put on just with a few hands. It takes many. So I have a list here of people who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make tonight happen. So we're going to start with our front of house team: Miss Redfern, Miss Akari, Miss Catchpole, and Miss Fullerlove. Thank you very much, folks. The two gentlemen are back in the dark, covering themselves up, doing the sound desk, Mr. Walker and Mr. Hiscox. To our resources and publicity team, who have worked tirelessly to produce the fantastic programme and have also been filming tonight, Karen Carrillo and Jason Kelly, thank you very much for them. Thank you to the premises team, Mr. Allen, and to Patsy. Thank you. We have quite an extensive student production team. So extensive. Right, here we go. We have got thank yous for Izzy, Roxy, Iris, Tallulah, Martina, Abby, Hannah, Sarah, Julia, Marla, Chi-Chi, Sarah, and Liliani. I think I've got that right. Is that everyone? I'm sorry if I've missed anyone off. Thank you to the student production team. Thank you to our judges, not just our teacher judges who were mentioned earlier, but also to our student judges returning: Jasmine, Anya, Bella, and Ollie. Thank you very much. I think we're nearly there. There's just a few other people. Our fantastic performing arts team. And last but not least, the man for whom without this event would not happen, and he's hiding by the doorway there. But could you put at least one time, there may be other opportunities, put your hands together for Mr. Thomas!
Winners, I just want to thank you all for being here today. It's great to have you as a live audience, and we've missed you for the last how many years?
I think it's 3 years.
3 years, so thank you all very much. And of course, last but not least, we have to say well done and thank you including for the jokes, to Mr. to Mr. Pickford and to Mr. Edwards for their fantastic compliment.
Okay, I have the results. Is this where we have to build a bit of tension? Have we got time for a bit of tension, or is it? How do you want to play this? Should we do it in reverse order? Happy with reverse order? Regardless of the result, all bands have done brilliant. These three bands in particular have obviously stood out. In reverse order, in third place, fantastic performance, what a result. Put your hands together for Princess Kate! Now, not only does Mr. Thomas have to put on this event, he also has to organise the prizes. There are some prizes, but because we've got to be out of here in 5 minutes, we haven't got quite time to distribute them on stage this evening. But if you are a winner, then at the end, come and see us and we'll make sure you get your prizes. So, this leaves me to announce the second place. Second place goes to Vegan Steve, which means our winners are the Scouts! Scouts, if you come on for the first floor, please. Members of the Scouts, if you come on, please. You don't have to play, you just have to meet your adoring public one last time. Put your hands together for Is it true the prizes are record tokens? Very jealous, very jealous. One last photo op. One last chance for a big cheer. Scouts, thank you very much. Which just leaves me to say one last big thank, actually two last big thank yous. I think he deserves another one. Mr. Thomas, please. And then the final thank you is to you, the audience. One, for being a great audience. Two, for being great parents. Without you, they wouldn't be able to get up on stage and do what they've done tonight. So give yourselves a pat on the back. Give yourselves a round of applause. The last thing to wish you a safe journey home, but we do have to be out in about 2 minutes. So if you can make your way through the doors, turn right, straight out the front of the building. Thanks very much, guys!